recording.
Hey YouTubers, Mo here from Mo's Motorcycle Journey. Well, it seemed to be a beautiful day today. I figured, let's take you over to the lake. I don't know if you guys know how close I am to Lake Michigan, but I'm going to show you. Anyways, let's get our thing down here. I hope everyone's having a pretty good start of the summer. It's definitely different on this new Goldwing I got. And I mean it's a little bit of a different ride. I can't believe how much of a difference the ride is. Now, I finally took my wife out. Excuse me. I took my wife out. Oh gosh, it was earlier this week because and here in Michigan we've been experiencing 80s. One day it was a high of 89, and that was and literally it was 35 the day before, and it went right to 80, and then 89, and then it's been hot and humid. But today it's, let's see, what is it, 77 today. This is the coolest day we've had in about 5 days. And I love this temperature and riding. This road kind of sucks, but I love this temperature riding right here. This is great temperature. But yeah, I can't believe the difference on the ride of this bike compared to my 2002. And I know that the suspension probably was 20 years old, but geez, maybe I should pick a different road to go down. This thing is bad. I know, I mean, the bike is 20 years old, the seat's 20 years old, everything's 20 years old on the thing. So, 53,000 miles, it's been well used. I mean, even though it was taken care of, it's a used motorcycle. And this one with 13,000 miles, it's a little bit of a difference. But my wife, when we took her out, man, let me tell you, even just the way it handled with her on the back, it was so much nicer. I could not believe it. I wasn't afraid to lean it. I wasn't, because there was times where I was scared to lean with her on the back of the other one. It just felt a little unstable, But yeah, but besides the ride quality of it is, and I'll throw some pictures up on here. The saddlebags. In 2012, they made the saddlebags bigger, and 7 liters bigger. Actually, I mean, Google it. I did. Anyways, that's right off the Honda website. And that's the different design on this bike compared to the previous model, the 2010. Now again, they didn't make them in 2011, so don't anyone try to look for a 2011 Goldwing, because they're not out there. And that's just a Honda Goldwing. But and a couple other differences I realized with this bike, and that's just, like I said, the lean. When you lean it, you can have a more controlled lean on this than you can the previous model. I feel it just seems like it. The bike handles better to me than the one I had. And I just don't think it's because it's 20 years old. Anyways, here's Lake Michigan. So, however long it took me to tell you that story, a couple minutes, that's how close I am to Lake Michigan. Let's see, there's actually an overview right there of it. Temperature 70 now. So it literally went down, 68 now. So it's going down because we're by the lake. If you remember, I started at 77. But that's how close the lake is to my house. I need to stop somewhere and show it to you. Well, at least the ones I want to see. Anyways, yeah, that's some of the differences in the Goldwing, the 2002 to a 2015. And I know there's differences on the 2018. I mean, the whole dang thing is different. It's about time they upgraded it. I'm just not ready to upgrade to that yet. I like, this is a good bike. 13,500 miles, and we'll be just fine. I wanted to cover one more thing while we were taking this short little run, and that is I want to thank everybody out there for all of the thoughts and the prayers for my wife. She's been doing much better. She ended up going in and doing a colonoscopy, and they only found one polyp. And then they sent it in to be tested. Now, we got the test results back, but, we need a doctor to tell us exactly what those words mean, because I don't speak Chinese, but, and I'm not going to say it's Chinese. It's just the words that I Google them, and it doesn't look damaging or not damaging, but emergency, type, oh my gosh, this is bad. Just from me Googling the words. However, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that said something or mentioned something about my wife Shannon. But she's doing much better, and like I said, we haven't got the lab test results back. We did, but the doctor hasn't called like there's something wrong. So I'd say there's nothing wrong. Everything's fine. So she got a positive on the box test. That was the only reason she went to have the colonoscopy. And so those box tests, and I had quite a few of my subscribers throw something at me about that. They were fully well aware of that, and that reassurance that I got from you guys, it really was a driving point for me. It made me feel good about it, even though if she had cancer, it's bad, but it didn't make me focus on the bad. It made me focus on, this it's normal to get a positive result from a box test. And that's kind of what some people were saying. So I thank you, because that helped me a lot. Helped my wife too, because will read those comments to her, and sometimes she goes in and looks at the comments, reads the comments. So she doesn't go on my channel. She goes on my channel, but she goes into the video and then just reads the comments. So, but yeah, thank you to everybody out there. But yeah, I'm still riding next to Lake Michigan here. It's now 68 degrees. I think I'm gonna. South Haven is up the road here. This is this is called Lakeshore Drive. It runs you all the way up the lakeshore of Lake Michigan. on the Michigan side, the lower peninsula side. So, but it is, and all these trees down right here. What happened here? I mean, you'll see it. We had a storm come through a couple years ago, and literally took this. All these trees were like wham all across the road, and there's still some that are leaning. But yeah, I mean, they had the road closed for a while because they had debris everywhere that they were cleaning up. So, because the lake is right there, so these strong winds come in. That's why they got all new telephone posts. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, I'll catch up with you here once I get up here to show you something. Yeah, show you the lake. If you're interested, stick around.
Recording.
Okay, guys, I only drove like 5 more miles, and then I got to South Haven, and I just turned left, and here I am. And I'll show you here how close we are to. I mean, I was already at Lake Michigan, but I'm just taking you down to the lake shore, I should say. I like seeing that. I mean, to me, I've had people tell me that to them, it looked like the ocean, you know, because in Michigan, you got these great lakes all the way around, and you can't see across the lake, you know, but everywhere else in the United States, you have these lakes that, you know, you can see, most of them, you can see across the other side at some point. And that's amazing to some people, apparently. I mean, I grew up next to it, so it's just the norm to me. But the people that don't, you know, have lakes, it's a spider. Okay, guy, you got an arrow. Let's go. Sorry to honk, but the light was green. So this is really a nice little town here. And it's, like I said, it's South Haven, Michigan. I mean, it takes you right through the city. I mean, the city's a little bigger than this, but this is really nice how it brings you through. They got all these little quaint shops, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, there's usually people everywhere down here. There's a nice restaurant that we went and ate at up here. Can't remember the name of Clementine's, I think. Yeah. Must be a wedding going on. Picked a good weekend for it. Well, I should say the weather was warm for it. Usually we don't have this warm weather like this right away. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It's hit or miss. Usually after Memorial Day is when we have the really warm weather. Normally there's not all kinds of traffic like this, but this is Saturday. myself a little bit of air. Ooh. Oh, but anyways, guys. So right up here on the right, as you'll see once we pass this light, is the channel. That's going to be Black River Channel. I've had my boat out there quite a few times. Oh, yeah, quite a few, a lot. It's a nice channel. And then straight out there is Lake Michigan. Let's get closer. So, hey, just real quick, guys, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, click that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. Oh, yeah. Sun's going down. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. So that's it right there. We'll go slow. Good old Lake Michigan. They got a little beach right down here. I mean, you're driving right next to it. The pier. But yeah, this is within 20 minutes of my house. Then we can go back up, climb the hill. All right, guys. I just figured I'd take a little drive up to Lake Michigan, seeing how it was such a nice day today. I appreciate it. Nice car. Looked like a Pontiac Firebird. Whew, stinky, I'll tell you that much. Definitely running with no catalytic converters. Too old, probably. So, but yeah, thanks for following. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, click that like button. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their weekend, and we will talk at you later. Have a good one. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. If you don't make the choice makes you.